Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about something very important and interesting. Like a lot of people have been asking me like, who do you think is right for me? Okay, you've been saying this, you've been saying that. Who do you now think is right for me to get married to? Okay, so today we'll be talking about who is right to marry. That is, who should you marry? So I'll be giving us some tips, very important tips on who you should get married to. I'm not going to say this is the person you should marry. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, hey, you're going to marry Taju or you should marry Binkpe or no. I'm not going to be mentioning names. Maybe if I want to mention name, I'll just mention my own name because I know I'm very sweet, right? Okay, I'm going to be giving us important tips on who you should marry. And if the first one here is vision. Marry someone whose vision aligns with yours. Marry someone whose vision aligns with yours. So, enough of, oh, I want to marry tall, dark, and handsome. Oh my goodness, I think I need to laugh right now because I remember those days in the university when me and my friends, we got talking and we say things like, oh, me, I like tall, dark, and handsome. I don't like tall, dark, and handsome. I love tall, fair, and handsome. But I have a friend that loves tall, dark, and is anything tall, dark, and handsome. If you don't want to talk, if you just want to date us, you just have to be tall. I think tall is general. Every girl wants to get married to a guy that is tall. Who is not going to get married to the short one? And the most amazing thing is every Saturdays I see short guys get married before tall guys. I don't know. But so the first thing here is not about the height. It's not about the height. It's about the vision. So get married to someone whose vision aligns with yours. Not somebody that you are talking about. Yeah, like in this world we have a lot of people with visions. Some people have local visions. Some people have global vision. And if you say you have a local vision, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not trying to speak against people that have local vision now and say people that have global visions have better vision. I'm just saying at least they have vision. At least there's a vision. But if you know that you're a person that have local vision, please don't go for a guy or a lady that has a global vision because you are going to affect that person. So if you have a local vision and you want to get married to, or you're planning to get married to someone who has a global vision, you're actually going to affect that person. So the best thing to do is just to go for someone that has the same vision like yours. If you have a global vision, also go for a guy or a lady with a global vision because you can help each other. Because I believe marriage is a partnership. Yeah, where two persons decide to work together. So you decide to say, oh, I want to work with you because just beyond I love you, our visions aligns. So you should have a kind of vision that I think the best thing I need to do now is to go this indigenous. I think I will bring Eko and Akara here. So the way Yoruba people like Eko and Akara. Oh, let me say this one: Amala, Gbegiri, and Ewedu. You know how when you see Amala and the thing that comes to your head is, where is my Ewedu and Gbegiri soup? That's how it is. So go with somebody that has the same vision. Like it doesn't have to be exactly the same thing, but your visions aligns. You both can work together. Like I'm thinking global, and the person is like, okay, I got your back. Let's go. We can do this. Even it doesn't mean that the person is coming with a vision like yours. No, it can be somebody that you are even the owner of the vision. A lady, a guy, anyone. But he or she is telling you that, I'm with you here. We're going to do it together. So it's very important. Vision. I believe that where there is no vision in marriage is most likely not going to work. It's most likely not going to work. There's no goal, there's no plan, there's nothing. Like because I told you earlier about the university days where we are looking for tall, dark, and handsome. Me, it's top, fair, and handsome. It's after those stage I discovered that life becomes serious. Like it's beyond just the height, it's beyond just the physique, it's beyond just the color or anything. It gets more serious. Like you're looking for something more real, something more tangible, something more profitable. So you're looking at somebody that has the same vision, somebody that we can produce results together, somebody that we can impact the world together. Being a Christian that I am, and I believe that God has created the institution marriage to achieve a purpose on earth, which is to impart. It's not just about you. It's not just about I love the guy loves me or anything, or the babe. Oh no, it's to impart people around us. So they will look into your marriage and like, I'm blessed with it. So you have to go for somebody that the vision aligns with yours. You can build something amazing together. And the next thing I want to talk about, this one is also very important. Yeah, I know you don't want to guess it, but I will tell you. It's somebody that have the same value like you. Oh my goodness. Is somebody telling me stuff like, oh, my guy lies and you feel like it's just normal thing to lie. You shouldn't tolerate it if honesty is your value. Don't go for somebody that lies. Why should you? Why? Like, why should you do that? If you think that honesty is your value, you shouldn't tolerate somebody that is lying. Okay, and a lot of people, because we are eager to get married, we just go for anything, especially if you think that age is not by your side. I know we still have some time to talk about that age factor in marriage. I don't understand why the reason why you want to get married is because age is not on your side. Please, who is giving age in marriage? Like, who is determining the age that somebody should get married? But don't worry, that's not what we're even talking about now. Today is about who you should marry. So somebody that has the same value like you, somebody that has values that you appreciate excellence. So go for that person instead of saying, oh, my fiancé or my partner is always thinking so low. Why don't you go for somebody that's thinking high like you? Instead of frustrating yourself or trying to manage or anything, just go for somebody that appreciates the same values that you have. So, and the next thing is that I say when you want to get married or you want to consider anybody for your serious relationship is look for somebody that loves and trusts you. Someone who loves and trusts you. I put love, I would have said someone who loves you or someone who trusts you separately, but I put them together because I believe there is no love without trust. They both work together. People get this thing wrong most time. Like, you see people telling you like, oh, just go for somebody that loves you. If they love you, then you're fine. No, you're not fine. You need to bring trust with love. That's when love becomes perfect. Someone that whenever you are not there, they are just saying, I know what you can do. Because I tell you, marriage comes with doubts. There are times that you are just thinking, am I sure I'm with the right person? I was talking with a friend and he told me the most doubting period for relationship is when you're about to get married. That's when you will be thinking, you'll be asking yourself questions like, am I sure that this is the right person for me? Am I sure I'm making the right decision? Am I sure this person is suitable for me? Am I sure that it's going to be the best marriage that I've ever thought of? But because you love the person and you trust the person, and you're like, no, I know this person. I know we can do something amazing together. I know we can make this marriage work. So you need to bring your love with your trust. So someone who loves you and really trusts you. Once you find this person, with the first one that I just mentioned, with the second one and the third one, you are getting somewhere sweet. So with this point that I just mentioned, which is someone who loves you and trusts you, when you add it to the first one that I mentioned, which is someone whose vision aligns with yours, and the second one that I mentioned, that someone who has the same value as yours, with love and trust, I tell you, you are getting somewhere beautiful. So the next one I'll be talking about is someone who can pray. I know you are surprised. Yes, I value prayer a lot, and I know that most people do, although it's not everyone who can pray. Most people love prayer. If we should tell everybody now to like close your eyes or anything, or God will bless you this, and you see a lot of people, even those that do not believe that God exists, we say amen to prayer. It shows how important prayer is. So get married to someone who can pray. because marriage comes with a lot of orders, a lot of challenges, which you need a partner that can pray. Oftentimes I hear people say something like, oh, I want a prayerful woman. Oh my goodness, you need to pray. You need to be a prayerful man yourself to be able to keep a prayerful woman, because it takes two to build a home, not just one. So if it's just about me being a prayerful woman, then I don't need marriage, since I can just pray, I can just be fine. So if you're thinking of coming together to build a home, then two of us need to put the same energy, both in prayer or any other thing we are doing. So you need a partner that can pray. Even if you yourself you are struggling with prayer, I think the time you are making decision, or you think you are ripe to get married, it also shows that you are ripe to pray. So you need to pray. You need to get a partner who can pray, not somebody that will say, oh darling, just be praying for us. What are you doing? If you think prayer is that important, why are you telling that need to be praying? Why can't you pray yourself? Or is God telling anybody that I'm not going to hear you? Is this the person I want to be listening to? We all have access to God. It's open. So you should pray. Look for someone who can pray. Someone who can, when challenges comes or anything comes and he's saying, don't worry, we're going to pray. There's this saying that couples that pray together stays together. That's the truth. It's actually the truth. So when you have someone who can pray, then I'm telling you, you're getting to somewhere very awesome. I said beautiful. It's getting awesome now. So you need a partner that can pray. Prayer is very important. Marriage is not a bed of roses. It's not going to be so sweet all through it. Like, a lot of people put very unrealistic expectation on marriage, because you're expecting, oh, everything just going to be sweet. My husband is just going to be surprising me every day with breakfast in bed. We'll be going shopping. It's just like, no. There will be that. I think I want that. I desire that. I will have that. But there will be challenges also. So you need prayer to put everything in check. So the Bible says, for me, that I believe in, it said all things work together. But you need prayer. So to be able to ensure that things goes right in marriage. So you need both partners to work together in prayer. So you need a partner that can pray, not beyond the beauty, beyond the makeup for the lady, beyond the tallness for the guy, beyond the physique, beyond the six-pack. You need a prayer packs too. So you need to be able to pray. So, and then the last point, but not the least, because I'm still going to be taking us on this journey of who you should marry. So the last point on this episode is you need to consider someone who can give. Someone who can give. I say it again, someone who can give, because marriage comes with a lot of giving. I know when I say someone can give, your head is just thinking money. Yes, it's part of it, but that's not it all. That is part of it. Money is part of it, but that's not all. It's even not the first. Someone who can give time, someone who can give resources, someone who can give attention, someone who can listen, someone who can sacrifice. It comes with a lot of giving. So you give your time, you give your attention, you give your listening ears, you give the whole of you. So you need to be ready to consider someone who can give, not someone who say it's all about me. See, if you think it's all about you, it's fine. I'm not fighting it. But when you say it's all about you, don't consider marriage. It's not for you, because marriage is not about one person. It's about two persons. So someone who can give time, someone who can give attention, someone who can give money. Like, you are not saying, people have issue with having joint account. I think you're still going to be enjoying us, because I'm telling you, I'm still going to be talking about a whole lot of things. People will be thinking, oh, I can't have a joint account with my spouse. Why should I do that? I don't think there's any big deal in it on my own part, because marriage is where two come together and say we want to work together. We just want to be true to ourselves. We want to be committed. So it's nothing. I don't see it as a big deal. So it comes with marriage. Someone who can give money, give time, like nothing is big deal. You can just surrender anything because you feel like, oh, I'm committed. So that is, you need to consider someone who can give. If you have someone who is stingy with time, oh, I'm very busy, you should know that it's not somebody you should even consider. If the person is not ready to change, you've talked to the person that you don't give your time, you don't listen, or you can't share with me. It's not right. That person is not the right person to consider for marriage. So you have to consider someone who can give you his or her time, someone who can give his attention, someone who can give his resources. And also know that you should also be a giver also in this aspect. You should give, because it comes from both sides. Don't always say, oh, I want to collect, I want to be at the receiving end. No, you give. Marriage is give and take. I give and I take.
I know some of you, with all the points I've mentioned, you still want to get married to that thought that can answer. And no problem, but I urge you, just consider those things. Consider the important tips I've given, which is, the first one is someone whose vision aligns with yours, someone who has the same value, or someone whose value also aligns with yours. And the third one is someone who loves and trusts you. You need it. I tell you, you don't want to joke with this one. Someone who loves and trusts you is someone who can pray, someone who can give. So consider these important tips in considering anybody for marriage. Thank you. Do you have any additional comments or any experience you want to share, how you are considering the person you are considering for marriage now? Let me know in the comment section. I'm OlayemiGift. I'm a life coach, relationship expert, life tutor. If you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification button to get notification for every of our videos. Don't forget to also share for others to subscribe and to learn from this page. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.